When it comes to getting a house ready to sell, I always like to use a getting a house ready to sell checklist. It helps me remember all the things I need to tell my sellers. So stick around. I'm going to give you the top 7 things, and I'm also going to provide you with a checklist. So the first thing is, before you even list the house, you do want to get it ready. So it's great that you're watching this now. Rule number 1, less is more. You don't want to have any clutter. People do not like to come into a home and see your clutter. They want to come in and envision their own clutter. You also want it to be as clean as humanly possible. There's a reason they sell clean cars on a car lot. They get more money for them. So if you want to get the most for your house, open it up, make it look spacious, clean, and decluttered, completely decluttered. Rule number 2 is you want it to be well lit. Well lit meaning change all the bulbs out if any of them are broken. Don't leave unlit bulbs around. It doesn't look right. People prefer when they see everything bright and shiny, and well lit is a huge part of that. So make sure all the bulbs are working, even in the lamps. I know they're not buying the lamps, but even in the lamps, they should be working. It tells the buyer that you take care of things in that house. Next thing would be the landscaping. Bushes, trees, do what you can. You don't have to cut down all the trees. If they're coming down too low, you can trim them up a little bit. We've done that on ranch houses and it works really well. So do what you can there. Good curb appeal counts for 10% of your sale price. Now, cosmetic repairs. You don't have to go put a new kitchen in. You don't have to put in new bathrooms. But if there's wallpaper and you can't afford it, have it scraped and painted. Painting yields the highest return. Make sure you also paint it neutral. Don't paint every room a different color. If it is a different color, please change that. It's a house, not an Easter basket. So you want to have pretty much the same color, all uniform throughout the house. So that's a big one on a getting a house ready to sell checklist. Also, with estate sales, it's very important too. Municipal certifications. If you're in a municipality that needs certifications and a use and occupancy certifications, you may want to get them up front so you know what you're dealing with. Heater certifications, electrical certifications. Each municipality in Bucks is different. And in Northeast Philadelphia, it's just you get it online. It's very easy, as long as there's no violations. If there are violations and you need to correct that, it's best to do it before you find a buyer rather than afterwards in a mad scramble to try to get everything done because now there's a settlement looming. So in whatever municipality you're in, they may have the oil heater checked. They may have the chimney needs to be checked, electrical certification. Get all that stuff up front. Next on the checklist is it's a great idea to have all the mechanicals serviced. If there isn't an oil tank and it's underground, you may want to get that tested as well. Buyer's going to ask for that. During the course of a chimney certification, you may want to have it sweeped. It's a lot cheaper to do it then than later. Because if a home inspector comes out and asks for it, it's going to cost you 3 times as much. So better get it done now. One thing that comes up on almost every home inspection are the traps under the sinks. The bathroom sinks, the kitchen sinks, the basement, if there's a basement, there's a laundry room. Any of those traps, they tend to leak. And nobody really notices them because nobody crawls down underneath the sink to check, except for the home inspector. Now, if you're selling an estate, you may sell to an investor and you may not need to worry about too many of these things. But if you want to get the highest price and you're selling to the general public, it's very important to get these things done. The better the house you give them, the better the offer they'll give you. And the more money will go in your pocket. Hey, if you found this useful, please look below for the link to Getting a House Ready to Sell checklist. It is free with no obligation. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.